Guys, welcome to Buzztown Confess, and we are here with another session of Google Tag Manager. And we have already been, a couple of basic videos of Google Tag Manager, how it works, how to be installed, what are the scopes and limitations. Now, today, what I'm going to discuss is how to add Google, AdWords, Google Ads conversions codes and tracking codes through Google Tag Manager. So what is the best point is that you need not to add those web codes on every time you just have to build up that code in Google Tag Manager, and everything is automatically placed and tracked in the dashboard. Right, you can see each and every data on the Google Ads as you see while you install the codes directly on the website. So the best part is these are the JavaScript codes. So once you install on your website, there might be many codes which increases the load time of the websites. So Google Tag Manager solve this pain. You need not to install those codes on the website, so you can directly install it from Google Tag Manager. Before starting video, there is a humble appeal to subscribe our channel, and also in case you want to stay tuned with us for long-term association, you can also visit our website, that is btownconfess.com. Here also we discuss the same digital marketing trending videos and technologies. Coming back to video, what we are going to cover is that how to add Google ad conversion trackings through Google Tag Manager. So as I've already discussed the pros and cons of this. So basically, if you see, there is only the profitability of using Google Tag Manager. So login into once you log in into your Tag Manager account, and second select the property. So here I'm considering my website in this case, just to take you through, and click on the new tag. Okay, so once you click on the new tag, the container would open where all the already existing, and fortunately, since it's also a Google tool, the Google Ads and Google Tag Manager, you will see Google Ads already being, the container is already there. You not need not to create a new one. So I'm just naming Google Ads, right? Tag configuration, and here will be the list of containers which are available. Now first thing is that before adding Google Ads tracking links or tracking codes, you need to add conversion linker at initially, then only your Google Ads tracking code will perform from Google Tag. So this is the mandatory step, just to have a proper tracking and of the clicks and the impressions as well. So basically, once you add this, you just need to click on conversion linker, and triggering, of course it will go for all pages, and just save it. So this is one of the mandatory step, that before you install add any Google Ad codes through Google Tag Manager, you need to initially add conversion linker from the Google. So once that is added, you consider that as a default step. You need to now go for the say a tracking principal tracking code of Google Ads. So Google Ads tracking, right? And I click on, again here will be the containers. So there are two type of containers or Google, and that is Google Ads conversion tracking. So if you want to track the page views or any type of conversion, even the buttons, impressions, button clicks, impressions, purchase, leads, signups, I'll show you all those triggers which you can uh, customize and set up. And the second one is remarketing. So if you want to prepare the remarketing data as well, you can do from here. So initially we are going with Google Ads conversion tracking. So once you click on it, it will ask you couple of datas which is associated with Google, right? So these data are the required fields are available under Google Ads. So now you need to sign in into that particular Google Ads account which you want to track, or where your campaign is already been structured. So I'll take you through that, where you will find all these required fields under Google Ads account. So suppose this is your Google Ad account, and you need to mouse over and root to tools and settings. Under tools and setting, there is measurement tab, and then conversions. Click on conversions. So you land on a page where already created conversions tag tags would be there, the conversion codes which you have already created, or you can create a new one. So suppose I'm gonna work with the created, already created. So click on that code, and you can see for tag setup, click on the setup, and already it's given that you want, if you want to add this code through Google Tag Manager, you can just click here, and it will give you all the information required in Google Tag Manager. So we need conversion ID. So here is the conversion ID, just copy and paste it. We need conversion level, and here is the conversion level, right? These are the basic two codes, and get, and rest value you can, if you want, you can pass or leave as it is. Yeah. So currency code also, it depends everything on your requirement, and more settings if you want, like how many times, the frequency of the tag firing options, everything you can custom. So I'm just taking the principal setup by default what is there, just to take you through, and where you want to trigger this code. So now if, so I want that this to be triggered on all pages, so I'll select this all pages, right? Or in case you don't want to be triggered, this code to be fired on every page, you can specifically create more triggers from here, that you want only this code to be fired once this manual action is done. So what are the manual action which you can track is that you want only this code to be fired when that is DOM ready, that particular window is loaded, or the all elements, if you want that all elements to be, or any just the particular link you want, if that is loaded. Now if anybody submit form, then only you want that triggers to be. So this is there a custom also, you can create the JavaScript from here, whatever is required, that when you want this codes to be fired. So by default what I'm choosing is, since I already have one, all pages, right? And because what I'm thinking that purchase can happen from any product page, so I'm keeping it at all pages. And I also want to track the clicks and impressions on every pages of the website. So once this is done, I'll just click on the save, and this code is ready to be used. Now only by these 2 clicks, 3 clicks, by setting up, and now you can see the workspace changes. So by only these two codes added in your Google Tag Manager, your Google ad campaign is ready to be tracked on your dashboard. So once you have created any new code, you have to do the form that you need to submit by giving a name, so that you can track it further, that what are the changes been done and in your account, and publish it. So once this code is published, it means it's now ready to be used, right? So yeah, it will show you what are the codes, changes been done, what are the codes been added, right? So, and again you can also check by going back to in the preview mode, you can debug your website and check if that code is fired on that particular page or not, on which you have added. So suppose I have added for all page, so I can debug any page of my website and check whether it is firing or not. And as I have already discussed, how can you check that? You need to go in the preview mode through Google Tag Manager, and then refresh your website, then it will automatically debug your page and show you the codes fired through Google Tag Manager on that particular page. Now this, while this page is being debugged, I need to check whether my Google Ads installed through Google Tag Manager is being reflected or not. So see, this is the debugging account, and tags fired on this page. Here it is, Google Ads conversion linker and Google Ads conversion tracking. Both codes are successfully now placed on my website, and I am ready to go live with the campaign, and everything would be would be tracked in this Google Ads dashboard as it used to once when you add this code directly on the website. Only the profitable is that of this is that since it is not added on your website, it will not increase the load time of your website, which is a USP of any of a website, of a robust development website. So yeah, you can see now this is successfully added. Please get back to us in case of there is any or or feedback, and in case you need any assistant to install this code, if you're facing any problem or if you have any confusion, just drop a comment, or you can visit our website and write there as well. We are definitely available here to reach you back, to get you back feedbacks and feedbacks. We highly appreciate your time. Thank you and stay tuned with us for further likewise videos.